One of the things I love about mid-century modern architecture is the way the homes were designed to fit into their surroundings instead of intrude on them. Jackson Hallett's Dean residence is a fascinating case in point because this daring example of mid-modern architecture seems to have sprung from the earth in the middle of a forest of full-grown trees, and it works. Jackson Hallett built more than 40 Midland structures, and while his buildings are all unique, he definitely has a distinct, recognizable style. But then you have the Dean residence, and it is a complete departure from that design style. It's just one of the many things that make this home so amazing. Undoubtedly, the most striking visual feature of the house as you approach is the fact that it seems to be constructed of many different geometric shapes, all stacked and arranged like pieces of a puzzle. Each piece is different, yet they all somehow end up fitting perfectly together. This technique is called collision of forms, and you might expect that it would create a strange house that looks completely out of place besides its neighbors, but instead, the Dean residence seems to have grown up naturally at the same time as the huge trees that surround it. You stand at the street looking at this amazing structure, and you can't help but think to yourself, I have to know what this house looks like on the inside. And let me say, you will not be disappointed. The moment you step through the front door, you're struck by the view from the living room through the floor-to-ceiling glass walls. And that openness follows through the dining area and kitchen, and really every area of the house. Visually, there is almost no distinction between the indoors and out, which was another thing mid-century modern architects loved to do. Amazing as the exterior design is, I think it's once you are inside the home, you really start to realize the true genius of its design, because the living spaces seem to flow just as well as the exterior shapes seem to fit with one another. And far from being some architectural exercise, this home really is designed to be lived in, with a floor plan that its current owners say works perfectly for everyday living as well as entertaining. Cozy fireplaces, tons of built-in storage, and trim details all from solid walnut, a mixture of hardwood, tile, and carpeted floors, an incredible recreation room with a wet bar downstairs. Oh, and there's this huge sauna that's especially nice given our Michigan winters. The quality materials and obvious quality of construction make all of this just work together to create an amazing living space. One of the other things I love about this house is that the bedroom area is half a floor above ground level, which gives the rooms additional privacy even with their oversized windows. Of course, each bedroom has a wall of built-in storage, still in solid walnut, and the master suite just tops everything off with a great ensuite and a private sitting area with its own balcony. While mid-century modern homes can be a bit different from other styles in appearance, both inside and out, as you spend time in them, you begin to realize how their form follows the desired function of the spaces instead of dictating it. Accomplishing that while still creating flat-out beautiful design is one of the hallmarks of mid-century modern architecture. I think the current owners of the Dean residence summed it up well when she said, "It's like art that's perfectly designed to live in."